Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. I take this opportunity to welcome you all to a small dimension, a small world of Ayushya Varsha. It's a company information, and I thank Manisha for this opportunity to bring to you before my thoughts, my plans, and the future, the way the company proposes to go ahead. Right now, we are in a state of registration, and we plan to work in the sectors of healthcare, rural integration, and education to start with. At the outset, I need to introduce myself, and to say much about myself will be too big, but I must say that I'm basically an Ayurvedic doctor, and I've been working across last 8 years in various organizations, and of last 5 years of independent practice, representing myself, my work at different international conferences, and now propose to move ahead on a platform where I can integrate other services, other actions, other fields of social life into a business plan. At the same time, empower most of the people who are associated with me in terms either as customers or employees or franchisees or whatever be the mode of operation as it evolves down the line. When I talk of it, I must also introduce why Ayushya Varsha. Ayush is technically meaning life, and Varsha is monsoons. If you look at another perspective, post monsoons, it's always green, it's always fresh, it's always lively, and stems for life, stems for rejuvenation, stems for continuing life across time. That means the basic vision, the basic thought that we carry forward is that whatever we do, we must empower and we must look at people how they are being cared for, and at the same time how they can be given the best at the most reasonable business cost. Definitely, as a business, would be looking at profits, we would be looking at all the baselines, we would be looking at every possible margin where we do not end up on a losing side. With this presentation or with this short video, what I intend to put forth is what I intend to do as part of the healthcare and rural integration sector. In the rural integration sector, the plan is to empower villages such that they become production units. At the same time, they are also empowered to be direct sellers instead of being into an intermediary channel, and that will be facilitated by us providing them technical expertise and merging different domains of agricultural sector into as minimum space and as minimum of labor as can be to drive maximum output and benefits. To discuss more, it would be an appropriate time if somebody was there with me to discuss it over a meeting or over a call. To discuss it right now over a video would be too big and probably too time consuming. In the same fashion, if I were to look at healthcare, cost of healthcare, all of us know, is very high. And the idea to bring down healthcare at a quality definitely fails when we compromise on costs, because certain things cannot be bought at certain prices which may be wanted. However, there is a system, there is a facility, there is a facilitation that can happen, and that is integration with the insurance sector. Until now, most insurance companies in the healthcare sector do not or partially do reimburse Ayurvedic treatments. As a company, we do not limit ourselves to Ayurveda, but at the same time, our impetus does remain Ayurvedic and traditional medicine. So, we would warrant a policy, a plan, or a company to come forward with a footing which can take care of the Ayurvedic treatments in the same balance as they do take care of modern medicine. Also, this does give them an exposure of maybe around 1 million or more rural households per state to capitalize on an opportunity. That definitely does not compromise on any of our costs, that does not compromise on any of our earnings, neither does it compromise on the earnings of the market, but at the same time it does facilitate a reimbursement model which can